So Mr. Lazarus has a black man walk into his office to buy a car, a Jewish man. And they couldn't find the exact car, so he's got a museum of restored cars in one of those floors. So the salesman said to Mr. Lazarus, just take this man around while I try and find the exact car that he's looking for. So he took him into the showroom and he had a Ford Ranchero, which he had just spent 100,000 rand restoring. And when the black man saw the Ford Ranchero, he started to weep. And he said, why are you crying? He said, it's not important. He said, no, when you looked at this car, you started to cry. Why? He said, it's not important. He said, no, to me it is important. He said, Mr. Lazarus, my first job, I rode a donkey for an hour, then I caught a taxi for an hour. And he said, my boss had a car just like the same color. And he said, I sat in the back and the dog sat in the front. And he started to weep. And he said, summer and winter, I sat in the back and the dog sat in the front. And he said, rain or sunshine, I sat in the back, the dog sat in the front. And the next day, Jewish man, Mr. Lazarus, transferred that car into that man's name, drove up his driveway, knocked on his door, gave him the keys and said, sir, I'm so sorry that you sat in the back and the dog sat in the front. Friends, a Jewish man, when a black man and a white man and a rich man and a poor man and a poor woman and a white woman and a black woman can be called sisters and brothers by Jesus, then we look around and understand that Isaiah chapter 8 verse 18 says, we become signs and wonders. To get here, I had to come along Garsfontein Road, and there's a sign that said Hatfield Church, and I turned left, and there's a sign that said parking, and I turned, and I eventually got here. When you and I, 3CR and Hatfield and black and white and rich and poor, when we know what it means to be brothers with Christ, people take their direction off us, and they end up at the Father. Show us the Father, and that will be enough for us. You see, friends, in English, I don't know how it works in Zulu, but in English, Robinson, Stevenson, Jackson, Donaldson. They say, what's your name? They say, my name's Jackson. Oh, you Jackson. And your name, Donaldson. Oh, you Donaldson. And the Afrikaans have got the same thing. What's your name? Gerardus, Jacobus, Jacomina, and it goes down the whole thing. And what's your dad's name? The same. And your grandpa's the same. It just goes down. In Greek and Hebrew, it's exactly the same. Bar is son. Bartimaeus, Bar, son of Timaeus. Bartholomew, son of Tholomew. What's Abba in the Bible? We sang it. What's Abba? Say it, Father. So Bar Abba is son of the Father. So Barabbas is the son of the Father. So they put two people in front of the crowd. Barabbas, the son of the Father, and Jesus, the true son of the Father, and the crowd shout for who? They shout for the wrong guy. You shout for the wrong guy, you get to the wrong dad. True story? When Hatfield and 3CR and Leeuwendevoort and Dyer, when we start to shout for Jesus, we will take people to the Father, and when they see the Father, that will be enough for us.